passes to number 2 from Ray County. Simpson passes the ball back to Jordan. Jordan takes the ball back down the court. Jordan Smith passes the ball to Elizabeth. Jordan Smith takes the ball back to Elizabeth Lewis there. Back to Smith. Now to Birch. Birch takes a shot. No good. Rebounded by Singleton. Pass back to Jordan. Smith gets the ball back to Smith gets the ball. Shot there. 3-pointer, no good. Number 21 from Ray County passes number 5 there. Five goes down the court. Your number 13 is out of bounds out on Ray County there. Elizabeth Lewis will pass the ball back into Jordan Smith, takes down the court. Smith to Lewis. Lewis back to Smith. Smith to Birch. Birch takes a shot. Good, but there was a foul there, so the ball will be rebounded in by Ray County. Number 55. Pass to number 5. Down the court again. Number 2 takes a shot. No good. Rebounded. Singleton there and while taking down the court. Pass ball's out on Sequatchie County. Number 55. Rebounds the ball in. Goes number 13 down the court and then picked up by Tate. Now to Smith. Smith takes a shot.
No good.
No good. Rebounded by Singleton. Pass to Lewis. Back to Smith. Now to Birch. Birch takes a shot. And no good. Rebounded by number 55. 55 takes down the court. Goes to number 21. Still going down the court. Back to 55. Birch trying to get the ball back now from number 55. Timeout on Ray County. Still waiting on the timeout here. Again, sorry for joining us late here. I'm Mark Thompson here. I got Hunter Schraw, Captain Taz, and we'll be also joined by Chandler Morrison and Andrew Johnson. Players come back out onto the court. Ray County will have the ball. Number 21 will inbound to number 5 there. Number 5 trying to work around Tate. Tate steals the ball, loses control, and is regained by Ray County, number 21. Penalty there. Be inbounded by number 10, Jordan Smith. Smith takes it down the court. Passes to Singleton, passes to Birch. Birch takes a shot and it's good. First score of the game. It will now be 2-0 Sequatchie County. Ball inbounded by number 13. Take a pass and picked back up by number 12, Tate. A pass to Singleton. Singleton makes another score there, 4-0 to the Indians. Number 55 inbounds the ball. Number 15 Elizabeth Lewis, or inbounds the ball. Number 15 Elizabeth Lewis picks it up. Passes to Smith. Smith to Singleton. Singleton to Birch. Birch takes a shot. It's no good. Lewis rebounds. Takes another shot. It is good. 6-0 Indians. Number 55 inbounds to number 5. Back to number 55. Back to number 5. Takes it down the court. Loses control of the ball there, but picks it back up. Number 55. 55, number 21. 21 does not quite get control of the ball there, and it goes out. So they're going to say it went out on Indians there. Number 13 from Ray will inbound it. Singleton gets it back, though. Singleton goes down the court and goes for a shot there. Is no good. Penalty there on Singleton. Singleton will get a free throw. Sets up for her first shot. Singleton makes a shot. No good. Gets set up for her second shot. Shoots. And that one will be good. Score 7-0 Indians. Ray's number 55 will inbound to number 5. Now to number 13. To number 21. Number 14. 14 barely saves it, but it's still. And the number 5 knocks it out. Ball will be inbounded by Tate to Smith. Smith takes it down the court. Smith to Tate. Smith takes the three-pointer, and it is good. Score is 10-0 Indians. Ray shoots the right inbound. Singleton picks it back up, though, and it's another score for the Indians, 12-0, with 2 minutes and 55 seconds left in the first period. Inbounded again. Ireland knocks it out. He has a Singleton to Smith. Smith working around three-point line there. Goes to Singleton. Singleton pushes in and gets another score. 14-0 Indians. Inbounded number 14, takes it down the court. Gets down the court, and Tate picks the ball back up. Works back down to the other side of the court there. Tate to Singleton. Singleton to Birch. Birch to Tolkien. Tolkien takes a shot, and that's good. 16-0. Now the timeout there on Ray County.
And it's Chandler Morrison joining Archer Thompson. How are we doing today, Archer?
Well, the Indians are doing great. I'm a little bit rushed here. I just happened to walk in right here starting and had to rush in here.
Oh, yeah, that's understandable. You know, we always have some trouble getting started sometimes. So now we're good to go, and we should be good to go for the rest of the night.
Yeah.
So 16-0 right now. Looks like for the field, Sequatchie County shooting about 41% tonight. Of course, Ray County Academy, the girls team, you know, they're not. You know, I don't think they're there quite yet. From what I've seen online, you know, they're still a growing program, still a building program. So the scoring tonight might look a little lopsided on the girls' side, but as far as the boys are concerned, might be a little bit better matchup. The boys, a National Christian School fourth-place team.
Yeah.
So they will they'll definitely be a good team, probably a good matchup for Sequatchie County tonight. And did you get the rosters for the other team?
I don't have them with me.
Okay, we'll pull them up here in just a second. You take over.
Let me get back to the game here. Number 13 from Ray County will be inbounding the ball to number 5, who does not, or number 21, excuse me, who does not manage to catch it. He goes back out. Number 10, Jordan Smith, will inbound it. Number 20, Singleton. Singleton takes it down the court. Singleton tries to push in here. Passes to Birch. Birch takes a 2-pointer, and it's no good. Rebounded by number 12, Tate. Ball is knocked out of her hands. That'll be a penalty there on Singleton, or on Tate, excuse me. Tate will get 2 free throws. Sets up for her first shot. Takes the shot, and it is good. Tate setting up for her second shot now. Takes the shot. And it is good also. 18-0 for the Indians. Ray inbounds to number 13. Picked up again though by Tate. Takes to Birch. Birch takes the shot, and it's good. Another 2 points for the Indians. 20-0 now for the Indians. Quite a lopsided game. Ball's inbounded, and it's now at number 21 from Ray County. Tate picks it back up again though. Runs it back down the court and gets another 2-pointer. 22-0 Indians. Inbound is number 21 on Ray County. Number 5 now. 5 takes a shot. Broken. Smacks it out of her. Smacks the shot down. Ball will be inbounded by number 12 there on Ray County. Ball number 21 to 5 now. 5 loses control. Tate picks it up. Takes down and takes a shot. It'll be another 2 points. 24-0 Indians. Ray inbounds number 21. She loses control of the ball and Tate gets it again. Smith takes it for a 3-point. No good. Rebounded by Singleton. Singleton takes a 2-pointer and it's good. 26-0. Another timeout there for Ray County Academy. Definitely a lopsided game here for the Indians. We now have a 26 lead with only 27 seconds left in the first period. Indians back out on the court now, waiting for the Ray players to come on out. Chandler, this is kind of a lopsided game here, isn't it?
Yeah, kind of a lopsided game. I mean, I think some people were expecting that, you know, looking at both teams, but I didn't expect it to be quite this lopsided.
The Indians are playing quite well.
Oh, yeah, very, very well. I'm going to talk about it.
Great inbounds from number 21. Iron comes in to steal the ball. Oh, she will, and then I'm going to inbound the ball there. So Ray to number 13. 13 takes the ball. Ray will inbound the ball again now. 21 to number 21. 21 to 55. Simmons. 55. Simmons takes a shot, but Ireland smacks it down. Number 13, Holster from Ray will inbound the ball.
Why don't you do the mine?
I don't know what to say.
I understand.
Well, 14 from Ray inbounds the ball But number 12, Tate, picks it up and goes to Smith. Smith's right there on the corner of the 3. Passes Tate. Tate takes a shot from 3. It is all net. And the score is now 29-0 Indians at the end of the first period.
I'm sorry, I keep going in and out over here trying to get stuff ready. But at the end of the first period, 29-0, that's just a very lopsided score. It's kind of hard to look at. You know, I feel for Rhea County Academy. I think what this came from, the scheduling, was last year they played them at the Rhea County Holiday Hoops Tournament. I think the boys played the other boys' team, a very, very competitive matchup, but I don't think the girls did not play that team, so I think they kind of got, fell underneath and kind of got the bad side of this matchup. Because these teams, Rhea County Academy does not compete in NCAA. They compete in the Southern Christian Schools Athletic Association, I believe. I probably butchered that up, whatever. But that's what they compete in, as do the boys. The boys, of course, very, very, I think they're state champions and 4th place in the nation in the Christian schools, which is a smaller pool of schools, I will say that. It's private schools, though, so you got to look at that as well. And it gives them kind of a competitive nature instead of having played some CWSAA schools where you're kind of, iffy, might not get as much success. But it works for them, and they can compete with CWSAA schools, but they are not. But, they don't get to compete against them, in the postseason. So,
both teams back out on the court now. Smith will be inbounding the ball.
Numbers on the opposing team a little bit easier to see tonight than Whitwell, am I right?
Oh, definitely. Smith inbounds the ball, number 25, gets the ball back now. Smith goes in, takes a shot. No good. Rebounded by Singleton. Singleton takes a shot, 31-0 Indians. Number 5, Summers from Rhea County now has the ball. Pass number 21, Snyder. Back to Summers. Now to Simmons. Back to Summers now. Summers to Snyder. Snyder takes the shot, way overshoots it.
And that was kind of a bad technique on the shot, too. That was kind of tossed it up underhanded almost.
She hits the very top of the backboard, so that would be... I think that was a out, but I guess not. The 14 from Rhea County will be inbounding the ball. Now, Snyder. Smith wins the ball now. Smith takes a shot,
and the layup is no good right there. You got to get a layup like that.
Oh, yeah.
On a fast break like that, you got to be able to get down the court, first of all, which you did. Then you got to be able to come through there. I mean, that's just easy points. And in a game like this, maybe she's not trying as hard, but you still have to try as hard as you can, as long as you can.
Smith with three-pointer there. Score now 34-0.
And I will say this, as the game goes on, you'll see that it will be the same players out on the court. That's mainly because he doesn't have a lot of players. I think he's playing, 9-10 players.
That's what it looks like to me.
He has 9 or 10 players, and I think he's got his junior varsity dressed out tonight, but that's just for tonight, I guess. Just so he knew they were going to get some playing time. But you have, I think you got, 3 freshmen on the court right now, I believe?
I can tell by this their skills in the ball handling that they're new to this program.
Yeah.
Smith on the shot there for 2 points. Score 36-0.
I like the strategy here, by the way, and while you're telling about this game, I like the strategy here of keeping Tolkien out of the lineup for the start, and then putting her in to kind of get her, in with these younger players. And of course, I believe that Singleton on the outside. Am I right?
You are correct.
And
number 2 from Rhea County, Rose. It's no good though. Rebounded by Singleton, who goes to Smith. Smith takes it down the court.
And she'll go to the top of the arc there, waiting for the offense to set up. Sends it over to number 25 for Sequatchie County.
Passes to Smith there. Smith trying to...
And that's Johnson. Sorry about that. Johnson. No, here's the, and then number 14, the freshman you're not used to seeing, Smith and Johnson. 14 is Jalen Smith, and 25 is, I can't see, I guess, Kay Johnson. Is that
Kelsey Johnson?
Kelsey Johnson, okay. I'm not used to these names.
That's correct.
Should be. Look out there and see if you see if that's it. But anyways, you know, I think there's not a lot. I mean, you've got these freshmen in here, but he has a small roster. For a basketball team, he has a small roster, and that's kind of been his what he's been known for. Not because he wants a small roster, just because he's such a hard-minded coach, and only so many want to stick around with him, you know. And not just because he's a bad coach, or not because he's tough on him, but part of it is because he's probably tough on him, you know.
Smith shoots a three-pointer is no good. Picked up by Johnson.
And the reason that is, you know, when you got a tough-minded coach, you got a coach that wants to put players and wants to put them in the best situation possible, sometimes you don't make the cut. You know, sometimes you look out and you see, you know, there's not a lot of players here, but the ones that are here, he's got a small group, but it's a compact group. They're ready to play.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's what you're seeing. And the score may be a little bit more lopsided than somebody would like to see, but that's just how it's going to go, because you've only got, like, he's actually trying to do what he can to sub B players in. As Ray County takes it around the court, not being able to get inside that much. Number 2 for Ray County Academy takes the ball and
steals it though. Now Tate
goes up the court, and that was
2 points there by Queen. All
right, we just got our roster changed. We have a little bit of a lag here in our stats. Still 38-0 here with 4:16 left to go in the second quarter. And yes, that is not a typo. That is not a misread there. That is 38-0 here against Ray County Academy. Don't get your hopes up. Say Ray County. It's Ray County Academy. Because a lot of people get confused with that. I know. You know.
Yeah, Ray County Academy.
This is definitely not Ray County. They are blue and white, almost look more like Bethel County than they do Ray County Academy or Ray County.
Of course, since Ray County Academy is a mouthful, I won't be able to say that every time. But
yeah.
Disclaimer.
So it is not Ray County or Ray Central. It is Ray County Academy. And you can kind of see the freshman play coming out in Sequatchie County right now a little bit. You can see some misguided plays, misreads there, but that's just how it goes.
It's kind of a JV game overall now, because we have a lot of our freshmen in. We have a few starters such as Birch and Tate in here. But
yeah, but
I freshmen on both sides at the moment.
This is what he's trying to do. He don't want to throw a team full of freshmen in there, because he still wants to compete.
Oh yeah.
So he's throwing in, you know, instead of putting Birch and Falcon in at the same time, he's pulling Birch and putting her with one group. And if you notice, he's pretty much replacing his whole squad right here every time he does a.
Tate with a three-pointer there. 31-0 for the Indians.
Every time he does a sub in, he's subbing in his entire team. If you noticed that,
I have.
He's basically doing like I don't know if you remember with Kentucky last year, they had the blue and the white squad, and they would replace them. And when they would do a sub, they would sub the entire squad out and go for the other squad. They were just that good. That's not the case here, but
Birch smacks a pass down from Ray County. Tate picks it up, passes to Queen. Queen gets a two-pointer. 43-0 for the Indians.
And you don't ever see a basketball game with flop side. I'm sorry, it just doesn't happen. I would hate to. And most of Ray County Academy schedule is other Christian schools in that league. I'm sorry, trying to find the word there, but you know when you look over and you see they're playing Sequatchie County 4-3, they just right now I don't think they can compete.
Oh no, they're not
in the NCAA.
Definitely not.
And I would hate to see them play. I would actually hate to see them play, you know, someone from downtown Ray County, because Ray County is a very, very good women's squad, and I'm pretty sure they would start their freshmen on that one. Not to say anything bad about Ray County Academy, they're a very they're a building program. You know, it's a building program.
A new building program, and that's hard. Ray County is fighting for the ball now,
and I'll tell you this: we
steals it,
and here comes Tate.
Going down the court. Takes a two-pointer, and it is good. 45-0.
And I will say this, you know, the reason I do say this is Sequatchie County was, you know, before it was in a zone where it was having to do this kind of thing. build. It may not been on that kind of scale just because it's just different. It's not typical to the because you learn a code depending on the league you're in. I mean, look at the SEC. I mean, anybody that, if you add to the SEC, just learns on a curve. Texas A&M, Missouri, they just learn on curve.
Elizabeth rebounds the ball into Tate, back to Lewis. Lewis takes the three-pointer, no good, air ball. Yep. Ray to Ray's 11 there to number 5. They pass it out of bounds. Lewis will inbound the ball to Tate. Ray's going to shove several players in now. Now Lewis makes inbound to Tate. Tate takes the ball down the court. Tate to Bryant. Bryant to Lewis. Tate back to Lewis. Lewis takes another shot, no good. Rebounded by Ray County. And Birch knocks it out of bounds. Number 55, Simmons, will rebound into Summers. Summers takes the ball down the court. Summers talks. Talks to Simmons there, and Simmons loses control of the ball. Some players get down on the ground trying to fight for the ball. Now, Ray County's number 13, Holster, inbounds the ball to number 5, Summers. Summers talks. Talks to Holster. Holster to Simmons. Or Summers, excuse me. Back to number 14, Hawk. Queen tries to smack the ball down, but Ray County gains possession again. Talks makes the shot, almost gets the first points on the board for Ray County Academy. Tate now has the ball. Tate's to Birch. Now back to Tate again. Tate sets up. Gives it to number 30, Bryant. She takes a shot. No good. Rebounded by Ray County Academy.
3.9 left here in the second half. Or the second quarter, excuse me.
Yeah.
And it still amazes me. The women's basketball has changed to quarters now instead of halves. It used to be halves. And so I'm still getting used in basketball season to calling it halves or quarters. And you score at the half 45-0 here at Sequatchie County as the male Sequatchie County score leading there against Ray County Academy. And with this squad, I just, you got, if you're just tuning in and you see that score 45-0 at the half, and yes, that is our actual score here. You have to look over and you have to say, look, there's nothing we can do. And you have to, the coach is saying, there's nothing we can do. Let's keep playing our game. If it ends up being 75-0, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I mean, it's on track right now. If it went the same way, I don't think it will. I don't think it'll get to that point. I think but see, we can't do much about it. If it gets to 9-0, it may have to do that.
Yeah.
And they may have to play a little bit of keep away. But
and the Indians aren't going to give up stats. They're not going to just so easy.
Yeah.
And play all the freshmen you want to, but there's a certain point when even if 5 freshmen are still playing.
Yep.
On them, then
And right now we're going to look at our stats. Right now we've got Gracie Tate with 16 points already. Great for the sophomore.
Yes,
correct. Sophomore to step up. Sorry, I'm still getting used to classifications. Also, Brittany Singleton with 9, Jordan Smith with 8, Ireland Birch, Queen, and both those with 4. And we have Lewis and Fulton with 2 apiece. And we'll give you stats for Ray County Academy, but we're unable to give you those because they are non-existent right now.
Yes, sir.
It amazes me that I'll tell you something. Even with a program like this, with both these programs. And by the way, in case you're just joining us, Davis has his team sitting on the bench. Though he did not go to the locker room. The other team went to the locker room. He's just sitting out here. They're having a good time. And you hate this. I mean, it's not. You don't hate to see that. I mean, you want to see them having a good time, but you know,
a team blown out.
Yeah, you hate to get a team blown out like that. And you know, and I will say this: he's trying to pass the ball around. Gracie Tate, 16. That's just because she's given opportunities.
Oh yeah.
I think he's told Smith. I think he's told Birch, like, hey, look. Just do what you do. Just don't try to score points on them. Don't try to make this your career game. You know.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's a
very easy. I mean, Birch could very easily break her record tonight if they were playing their regular offense. There's no doubt in my mind. And of course, when you don't have that Folk and Birch duo, it is kind of hard. It is kind of hard to get those points because you have this duo down there where they can just pass each other. Someone gets blocked, throw it in there, boom, you're done. Double team, done. You know. But not much to report on here. 45-0 in case you're just joining us in Sequatchie County's favor. And Raycan Academy at the half has still not been able to score a point.
Oh no, I mean,
so
been a kind of blowout game, but
yeah. And I will say this: when you're talking about this group, it's a building program.
Definitely.
I'm not sure how new it is, but it's still a building program.
Sure, and I can see that they have a lot of freshmen starting. You can tell they're freshmen starting, and you know that's just part of it. You know, teams got to start somewhere. You know, even if it's a older program, sometimes you just have a few dead years.
Yeah,
and that'll put you behind.
Mhm. Yeah, I'm looking at that now to see when they started as a program. And they only have 2 graduating classes as of May 2015, so this is their 3rd year. So these players that they started as a freshman, they would be a junior right now. And so it says their 2nd graduating class. That means they've probably been here for a couple of years, more than that, just because they have to have 4 years plus that. So 4 years plus 2 years ago is probably when they started. Didn't see an actual year, but I'm not going to guess on it right now. You know, but being a newer school, along with the newer program, you know, I could see that's why they're struggling right now. Yeah, if you're wondering why this is the school, they're a new program. I will say they're a new program, and I didn't think they were that new, but
yeah,
you can kind of see it in the school going out. It kind of makes you wonder. It is a new program, new growing building program. But we're going to take a break right now. This is TSSN Radio. I'm Chandler Morrison.
Marshall Thompson.
And we'll see you on the flip side of this break.
Hey, y'all come check me out on the Stank of the South podcast right here on the Spear Sports Network. To talk college football, high school sports, and loads of other things as we go. Right here on TSSN Radio. Tune in Wednesdays at 12 to join the show. Also check on YouTube for the full video broadcast. And be sure to check us out on iTunes and get the podcast. Now y'all get back to the game, you hear?
Trying to get my mind right. I've been up all night, trying to get my mind right. I've been up all night, trying to get my mind. I've been up all night, trying to get my mind right. I've been up all night, trying to get my mind right. I've been up all night, trying to get my mind right. I've been up all night, trying to get my mind. I've been up all night, trying to get my mind right. My
mind right. Heard you slipping on me, homie, tell them haters night. Taking shots at the kid, but I aim at the right height. Won't mess with my dogs, know that they might bite like, Right into the middle, if they wanna come and get it, the storm they better weather. I'm a veteran, tell them that I'm ahead of them, and never will I settle until I receive the credit. What you know about me? When I'm spitting, we divided by truth. You couldn't hang if I tied you a noose. Look, ain't no way that you can walk on my shoes. They too big. What you think? Boy, you out of the loop. I'm from the backwoods, but I rap good. I'm the top one. You're not one. I got the flow when they feeling mine. I keep it popping like a sawed-off shotgun. About to hit the nation, low count and high. Hold up, am I really that nice? Alright, flow too, go. Give rappers frostbite. If you wanna come and get it, I promise that you will end up wearing no red. Something like a stoplight. Mine right, I ain't trying to be a southpaw. 2 jabs at the dome with the shoe foul. 3 stars in a circle from the south, yo. I'm making moves, they be asking where the U-Haul.
I know that they want it. They will never take it from me. I've been up all night, just trying to get my mind right. Ambition doesn't start in a dream.
I've been up all night, trying to get my mind right. I've been up all night, trying to get my mind right. I've been up all night, trying to get my mind. I've been up all night, trying to get my mind right. I've been up all night, trying to get my mind right. I've been up all night, trying to get my mind right. I've been up all night, trying to get my mind. I've been up all night, trying to get my mind right.
Yeah. My heart right, but my mind wrong. Never cared about a clock, was the time gone? I'm only 20 years old and I've been looking for gold, but never thought that maybe I should turn the light on. Yeah, had a little weed, did a little time. Never was a thief, never hit a line. Always made up an excuse to justify. Back in my brain was saying change was left behind. Last chance, do I punt or do I go for it? 4 down and I got nothing to show for it. Marshawn Lynch in the backfield, down set hut, beast mode, move the chain forward. Hold my D in the end zone, 3rd-degree burns on the paper that my pen's on. Go ahead and set your own pace, but I've been gone. Bad talking broads that banished me to the friend zone. Down to half a bottle of Benadryl. Couldn't catch a Z if it was popped in the center field. Beats on my head and it gives me a better feel than if I were to drink a 5th and basket another pill. Nothing can relate to the mental state. Getting kinda late, I should take a break. Sight!
I know that they want it. They will never take it from me. And I've been up all night, just trying to get my mind right. Ambition doesn't start in a dream.
I've been up all night, trying to get my mind right. I've been up all night, trying to get my mind right. I've been up all night, trying to get my mind. I've been up all night, trying to get my mind right. I've been up all night, trying to get my mind right. I've been up all night, trying to get my mind right. I've been up all night, trying to get my mind. I've been up all night, trying to get my mind right. Trying to get my mind right. Trying to get my mind right. Trying to get my mind right.
Trying to get my mind right. Ambition doesn't start in a dream.
And welcome back to the Spirit Sports Network here. This is the second half of the Lady Indians game. The score is 45-0 against Ray County Academy. Yes, 45-0. I've got Andrew Johnson here now with me. Came in a little bit late, but he's in here now. So the game so far has just been very lopsided. Ray County Academy has just not quite been able to keep up with the Indians at all. The Indians will receive the ball in the second half here. Smith will be inbounding it. Refs are currently talking to the coaches, and we'll wait till they're done talking about the coaches before the half will begin. Alright,
Smith inbounds the ball to Singleton. Back to Smith now. Smith to Tate. Tate back to Smith. Smith to Johnson. Ray County fights for the ball, gets claims possession of the ball. And number 5, Simmons, will have it. Takes down the court here. Summers, excuse me. Summers to Hudson. Hudson to Snyder. Snyder back to Summers. Back to Hudson. Snyder now. Summers has the ball. Trying to get set up for a shot. Snyder now has it. Snyder to Hudson. Hudson to Simmons. Simmons takes a shot. No good. Rebounded by Johnson to Tate, or to Singleton. Singleton to Smith.
And here's Jordan Smith. She's going to set up and take a three. She is no good. Rebound will go to Ray County. Rebound by number 55, Simmons. So Ray will inbound and take it down the floor as number 5, Summers, will take it down and set up the Ray County offense. She looks, passes deep to the left in the corner. They take a shot. It is an air ball. Rebound by Jennifer Tolkien. Jordan Smith now has it. She brings it down the court. Sets up at the top of the three-point line. Passes to
Johnson.
Yeah. And she drives and turns the ball over. As Summers comes out with it, of Ray County. And she sets up her offense at the top of the three-point line, passes to the left, and now back to the right. Summers back with it. Passes it inside to number 21. And now back to Summers. She shoots and gets Ray County's first points of the game.
45-2 now for the Indians. I mean, that's a late start for Ray County Academy.
Now Jordan Smith back with it. Passes, and now it's back to her. Now back to
Singleton, back to Smith. Johnson has the ball now. Now to Singleton.
Now Smith back with it. She passes to Jalen Schmidt. Schmidt back to Smith. Jordan Smith for three, and it's good.
What a trifecta. 48-2 now for the Indians. Very lopsided match against Ray County Academy.
And number 5, Summers, with it. She drives to the right side. Passes it off. And that girl shoots. Rebounded by Jennifer Tolkien. Jordan Smith now with it. Brings it back down the court. Drives to the right side. Passes to Jalen Schmidt. Schmidt passes back to Jordan Smith. Back into Brittany Singleton. And
pass to Johnson. Johnson takes a shot. No good. Ray County now has the ball, taking it down the court. Summers to Snyder. Snyder takes a shot. No good. Rebounded by Tolkien.
And Jordan Smith brings it down, but before she can get too far, Coach Davis calls a timeout.
What we were saying earlier, Ray County Academy is only their program's only been going for 6 years now. It's a very new program. They've only had 2 graduating classes, and a lot of the players out here on the court tonight are freshmen and sophomores for them. And that's, I mean, you can see that though through their play and just how they're setting up, making their shot. They're just not quite as experienced as a new program that's working and building, but they just can't compete here.
And so it will be Sequatchie County ball here as we come out of the timeout. And Gracie Tate inbounds it, gets it back. She's going to set up the offense. Passes in to
Queen.
23.
Tina Queen there. Summers now has the ball, drives it down the court, takes the shot, and it's 2 points again for Ray County Academy. 48-4 in the third quarter.
Now Gracie Tate back with it. She passes to Elizabeth Lewis. Tate has it back. She shoots. It's no good, but rebounded by Elizabeth Lewis. Lewis passes to Ireland Birch. Ireland is no good. She gets her own rebound. It is no good. Sienna Queen with the rebound. It is no good, but rebounded by Gracie Tate. Tate back to Lewis. Lewis shoots a three, and it's good.
51-4 for the Indians now. Very lopsided game, but at least it's not a true blowout anymore.
And now Ray County Summers back with the ball. She passes it off to Snyder. And now it's back to Hudson. Passes it back in to Snyder. Snyder back to Hudson. And back to Summers. Summers' shot is good. That gives Ray County 6 now. Now Gracie Tate now with the ball. She passes it into Ireland Birch, and Birch is good on the pull-up jumper. Gives the Indians 53 points now on the night. So now Ray County Summers will bring it back down the floor. She looks to set the offense up. Passes it around, and pass is intercepted by Sienna Queen. And now Gracie Tate has the ball. Looks to set the offense up. Passes to Elizabeth Lewis. Back to Tate. Under the goal to Sienna Queen. Her shot is no good. Birch with the rebound, and shot is good. And now back to Summers with Ray County as she drives down the floor. And Summers drives to the right side. Looks to pull up. She does. Her shot is no good and rebounded by Gracie Tate. Tate comes down the floor on the right side. Misses her layup. Rebound by Birch, and Birch is good on the putback. Gives the Indians a 57-6 lead now. And now Summers back with the ball. Passes it to the right side to number 21. Now back out top to Hudson. And back to the side to Summers. Shot inside. No good by Ray County. Back to Gracie Tate. Tate passes to Birch, and Birch is good on the layup.
49-6 now for the Indians. Or 59-6, excuse me.
Summers back with it.
Less than a minute left in the third quarter.
Summers with the pass to the left side.
The 21 Snyder with the ball. Passes it. Birch picks it up, and it goes to Tate. Tate driving down the court. It's a 2-point layup. Score is now 61-6. 30 seconds left in the third quarter.
And now Summers back with it. She looks to get some points on the board here before the third quarter wraps up. And now Hudson back with it. Back to Summers on the left side. Pass is behind the back. Goes out of bounds, and it's another turnover for Ray County. So now Tate will inbound.
Tate to Bryant there.
Passes into Birch, and Birch's shot is good again. Gives the Indians a 63-6 lead. And that is the end of the third quarter.
Now we'll be going to a commercial break. Back in just a second.
Hey, y'all come check me out on the Stank of the South podcast right here on the Spear Sports Network. To talk college football, high school sports, and loads of other things as we go. Right here on TSSN Radio. Tune in Wednesdays at 12 to join the show. Also check on YouTube for the full video broadcast. And be sure to check us out on iTunes and get the podcast. Now y'all get back to the game, you hear?
I tried this one chili and it set my mouth on fire, and I had to drink a 2-liter of Mountain Dew.
We're back here at the in between the third and fourth quarter. The Wright County Academy just is not even coming close to matching up with the Indians. It's 63-6 in case you're just now joining us. I'm Marshall Thompson.
And I'm Andrew Johnson.
Lewis will inbound to Bryant. Bryant tries to go to Queen, over passes, and number 5 Summers, will take the ball from Wright County.
And now number 14, Truax, out top with it. She passes to the right side, and it's inside. And number 2 shot is blocked by Schmidt. Now Lewis with it. She drives to the left side, passes outside to Schmidt, and Schmidt's shot is no good. Rebound goes out of bounds off of the Indians. It will be Wright County basketball. So it will be inbounded to number 21, Snyder. She will play as point guard here for Wright County. She stands at the top of the key. Passes it to number 14, Truax. Now back to Snyder on the left side. Now back out top to number 14. She passes to 13, Hostler. She passes it to the right side. Back to Snyder. And now into the corner, number 13. The shot by Snyder is no good. Rebounded by Schneider. They will set their offense back up again as number 14 has it out top. Passes to Snyder. Snyder looks, passes it into number 2, Rose.
Scores by number 55, Simmons.
And that gives Wright County 8 points on the night.
Actually, no, to the back. She missed it. No, she got it. So I'm trying to.
Now Elizabeth Lewis with it. She passes to Schmidt, back to Lewis. Lewis drives to the side, passes out to Schmidt. Schmidt back to Lewis, and Lewis no good on her shot attempt. It will be Wright County basketball as the ball sails out of bounds. So we are at the 5:20 mark now left in this game as we have a running clock. And now Snyder brings it back down the floor for Wright County. And she passes to the left side, and number 14's pass goes out of bounds. Indian basketball. Lewis will be the point guard for the Indians. She brings the ball up the floor. Passes to Jalen Schmidt. Her shot is no good. Rebound is deflected off an Indian player. Goes to Wright County. And Snyder has it. She brings it up the floor. Looks to set the offense up. Passes to the left side to number 14. 14's pass is good to number 13 in the corner. And now the ball winds up back to Snyder. Her shot is no good. Rebounded by Elizabeth Lewis. She brings it up the floor for the Indians. Looks, passes. And the shot attempt is no good. And it remains Indians ball. As the rebound was deflected off of Wright County. Now Lewis on the inbound. Her shot is no good as she tried a three-pointer. Rebounded by the Indians. Sienna Queen with it. Her shot is no good. Rebound by Schmidt. Back outside to Lewis. Lewis has another shot attempt coming. It's no good. Queen with the rebound and putback. That's good for the Indians. And now number 5 of Ray County back with it. Passes to the right side to Snyder. Now back to number 23 and back to Snyder in the corner. And it's almost a Ray County turnover. The number 55 wound up with it, took a wild shot. And it wound up with Johnson of the Indians. She had her foot on the line though, so it'll stay Ray County ball. And now number 5 back with it for Ray County. Passes inside to number 55, Simmons, and her shot is good. That gives Ray County 10 points on the night. And now Elizabeth Lewis back with it. She passes inside to Johnson. Back outside to Bryant. Bryant's shot is no good. Rebounded by number 5. There's now Rose with it. She brings the ball down for Ray County. Her pass is intercepted by Jalen Schmidt. Now Elizabeth Lewis back with it. Elizabeth pulls up. Her shot is no good. Rebounded by Ray County. And now Rose of Ray County has the ball back. She brings it down for him. Rolls to the right side. Passes it back to the top. Now back to Rose. She passes inside to number 20, Miller. Miller back outside to Snyder and back to Rose. Now back to Somers and back to Snyder. Snyder takes a shot. It's no good. Ray County winds up with it. Takes a shot and it's no good. Rebounded by Jalen Schmidt. Now Elizabeth Lewis with it. And they lose the ball. Now Rose on the fast break gets 2 points out of it. And we're under a minute here in the fourth quarter. And now Elizabeth Lewis back with it. She passes to Bryant, back to Lewis, now back to Jalen Schmidt. Schmidt takes the shot, and it's good.
65-12 for the Indians now, with 30 seconds left in the final quarter. Excuse me, 67-12.
And now number 5, Rose, with Ray County having the ball here with 20 seconds remaining. Snyder took a shot. No good. Rebounded by Elizabeth Lewis. Lewis brings it down the floor. Passes to Schmidt. Schmidt's shot is blocked. And now Rose back with it. She brings the ball down, and that'll do it. The Indians get a win here against Ray County Academy, 67-12.
And Andrew, you came in a little bit late on that one. We'll give you the benefit of the doubt on there. But when you look at this game, you know, it's not really that close. But it's definitely something to build on for this Ray County Academy team, right?
The more playing time you get as a young player, the better off you'll be as you get into your later stages in high school. And that really means a lot for these girls, as they should get this experience and use it to their advantage and wind up being good as they're an upperclassman later on.
Oh, yeah, and then we got Gracie Tate with 18, Ivan Burks with 14, Jordan Smith with 11 here. 67-12, your final score. Tell Tate tonight, probably a field goal percentage. I mean, Scott County 41% field goal percentage for Ray County Academy. That's very, very elevated. I think that's actually for that period for shooting, because they didn't have any in the first half. All their shots went blank there. But this has been TSX and Radio. We'll be back here in just a little bit for the boys matchup.